So my name is Nishmel. You can call me Nish, or my friends call me Nish. And you can see my work, and you can find me on Instagram as Mini Pancakes 05. That's a mini pancakes work, or as La Morena Events. That's a balloon decorations.
For me, it was like there has to be an easier way to do all this stuff. Every time I'm like, the technology's there. The technology's there. Like I'm always thinking about those things. Like there's no way it should be this hard.
Yeah,
Like
you
doing
have to use
taxes,
it.
there's no way it should be that hard. Like building your own business. Like a lot of the times it's like the hard part is just putting in the hard work. But actually like making an LLC, invoicing, that's not the hard stuff. That's all software. That's all things that's been
Okay.
invented, But at the same time, I'm super lazy and I don't want to do any of it. So I find a way to make it
Yes, easier. Yeah.
I like to, I don't like to say cut corners because cut corners means you have lesser quality, but I'm more efficient,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. It's just one of those cool things that I get to do and invite people who have a business and promote them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
appreciate that.
yeah,
So
but what kind of business,
I have La Morena events that I just started from October last year. And then I have Mini Pancakes 05 that I started like almost 3 years and a half.
Mini Pancakes 05. Why does that sound familiar? Was it popping when you started it? Like,
Yeah.
because of the whole pandemic thing?
No. I started like I don't remember the year, 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's when it started.
Yeah.
My son had like almost 6-8 months. So I just started like as a hobby.
Yeah.
And yeah, it went really good.
Yeah, because I remember somebody like showing me that on Instagram where I saw somebody sharing it. And if I remember I mean, maybe maybe I'm thinking of somebody else, but I almost saw somebody saying, oh, it's sold out already. Well, did you have that problem selling out? I mean,
No.
Okay.
I always have been selling like from a house.
oh, okay.
Haven't never been like in a pop up or like in the
Okay.
street or with a food truck. So
Yeah.
I never have that.
Yeah. So when you started the two businesses, what were you doing before that?
I always have been in a full-time job. I was
Okay.
working at Los Robles Cafe by Spring Street as a
Oh,
waitress.
okay, with the Torres family and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
so
Yeah, I know them very well.
I'm not from here, from Paso. I'm from Mexicali. So
Oh.
I got here like almost 5 years ago.
Okay.
So my first job was there
Okay.
at Los Robles Cafe. So I was a waitress. And then I got pregnant. So after that, like after 2 years after, is when I started Mini Pancakes 05.
Okay.
So that was my first business.
So what inspired you to start Mini Pancakes and not like fruits and not like other stuff like the usual thing you see like on like being sold out of the house like tamales or something like that? Why Mini Pancakes? Is it because you just like pancakes?
No, because it's easier.
It's easier.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Three
like
ingredients.
I don't like to do like so many stuff or something hard
Yeah.
or like I'm very I don't have patience for so many things. So I like to be like the quickest possible. And I was thinking what I can do to make like extra income, but I don't want to stress about it.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it was something that it popped in my mind. So I was looking at TikTok, at Facebook, and I saw a friend selling mini pancakes over there in Mexicali.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can do that. I mean, it's pancakes. Everyone can do it. And yeah, I just started. I start making the Instagram page with a picture from Pinterest. It wasn't even my work. Just because I wanted to try if it was gonna work or if I
Yeah.
liked it. And then a person, like the next day, a person sent me a message and he was like, "Are you selling mini pancakes?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, but I haven't started. I mean, the picture that you saw is not my work." And I was like, "Oh no, it's fine. Can I make you an order?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure, that's fine." So it started like that.
Yeah.
So I did my first order, and then I took a picture from it and put it on a story, and it went crazy. It went really good. Thanks God.
Yeah. So you start with one order. How much was the order? Just out of curiosity.
Like $10.
$10, that's it?
Yeah, $10.
It's crazy how small it starts, huh?
I know. And of course I did some extra orders because I gave it to my friends. That way I told them, try them. Let me know if you like it. If not, don't tell me. And then just help me to promote or put a story in it. And yeah, the first month, I mean, has been really well, but the first month it was crazy. I had so many orders, and then my brother-in-law, he asked me like, "Hey, do you know which person is selling this mini?" Because I never put my name on it or my face or a picture of me doing it.
Yeah.
It was only the mini packs, like the product.
Yeah.
And then he asked me, "Oh, you know which person is doing this?" And I was like, "Oh, it's me." "Oh, really? Everyone is asking me who is doing this." Because here in Paso, well, I'm still learning, but that if something starts something or makes something, people around you needs to know who is it. That way it can buy you something. So I didn't know that. So, but yeah, that's how it started. It was crazy. It was really good.
And how long were you making pancakes before you said, "Hey, I'm gonna go do the party"? It was the party supplies, party decorations. Is that what it is?
Balloon decorations.
Balloons decorations. And what inspired that? TikTok?
No. So let me tell you something. I grew up with a mom that my mom knows how to do everything. She was selling, Tupperware? The products. She was selling Tupperware. She was selling Seitu makeup. She was selling so many stuff. She does cakes. She does bakery. She does whatever crosses her mind. She does it. Mm-hmm. She likes to be like that. And I don't know. I'm like her. I like to do everything that crosses my mind. It's like, I can do it. I can try. And if I like it, I'm still doing it. It was like that with the balloons. I was like looking for an extra things to do just to waste time. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm a mom. I have 2 kids, but I have that really extra time that I was like, I don't want to be just sitting here doing nothing. So I need to be. Yeah. I need to have that schedule full. I like to be full every time. So I always love to make a birthday or any celebration. I like to do like an extra thing. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try to do balloons to see how it goes. And yeah, that's basically how it started. I was helping this past years where being here in Paso. I was helping my sister-in-law doing her son's birthday or whatever birthday it was. I was doing some X like decorations, and I don't know. It just started. I really don't have like a story to tell you.
So I know you said your mom is probably a big inspiration, right? Mm-hmm. The way you described it. When you moved here, you said 5 years ago?
Yeah,
you moved here 5 years ago. And how old were you when you moved here? If you don't mind me asking.
I was 22.
22.
I was 22. To be honest, I never imagined that my future was gonna be here in USA. I grew up in Mexicali. I'm Cachanilla. I'm Norteña. I'm 100% Spanish. This English that you're hearing me is English that I learned from the restaurant that I work in, from friends, from movies, from translate, from reading. I haven't never went to school, and my partner is as well like my biggest teacher too. I knew him, and since the day I knew him, every text or every conversation over the phone, it was in English. Okay. So, yeah, I got here very young that I never crosses my mind like, oh, I'm here, I have 22, I can go to school maybe, or I never imagined that. And yeah, everything was really fast. It has been really crazy, but it has been good.
So you moved over here, like, still the pandemic was going. Like, you were here 2021
yeah, actually,
then,
like,
right?
Really, like, a little bit after the
like,
pandemic.
once the country started opening up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know, I mean, I've only been to Mexicali a couple times, and that's where Matia Matilde is. And the first time I went, I was already a teenager, so it was I got to experience it as like with memories, right?
Yeah.
And I remember we'd go to La Sobre Rueda, which is pretty much like the farmers market, huge thing. Get to stuff, really cool stuff, pirated movies and everything. But I remember going there, and the one thing I really enjoyed seeing is everybody had something going on, like keeping them busy. Like you walk a block that way, you get tortillas. You walk another block that way, you get there's a convenience store, and they live upstairs. You know, there was all these things happening. So I'm not surprised when you got over here. You're like, I gotta keep myself busy because that's like the mentality that I think a lot of people have, especially in Mexicali, because it's the stop before getting back into the USA. It's a border. So it's like, people are hustling, you know. I got a couple guitar, like little mini guitars on the way back, you know. It's just there's a lot of things happening. But what do you see? How do you see this changing in the future? Like right now, you're doing just pretty much by referrals, right? Do you have a website? Is it just Instagram? Like, how do you see it growing, or do you want it to grow?
Of course, of course. I want everyone that has a business wants to grow. So I'm just right now with the Instagram pages. I don't have any website, or I have for the mini pancakes, I have a Facebook page, but I don't use it too much, to be honest. No. It's my to go is Instagram pages. As in the future, of course, I wanna grow. Actually, I have a huge project, a huge job right now for the end of this month with my personal favorite winery. They're gonna have this festival, and of course, I asked for it. They didn't contact me. I called them. I asked them, like, they're gonna have this festival. This I think it's the last weekend or almost the last weekend of this March. And I called them and I asked them, like, hey, I'm a local balloon artist. I'm looking for promotion to my business. Yeah. I don't know if you guys are interested on some balloon decoration that I can do. And they right away said me, like, yeah, of course we can accept that. We can promote you. So I have that huge work. As a goal, I'm a mom of two. I have a full-time job, and that takes so much time that I can be with my kids. So one of my goals is I want to have something of my own that can give me that extra time. My kids are gonna go to school and at certain points, so I want to be able to drop them off, pick them up. I want to be with them if they have any event going. I want to be there. I don't want to be like, oh, I need to ask to my work. What about if they say no? So more than have a big business for money is for an extra time for me and my family. Yeah, that's my goal.
You want to buy your time. You want to buy back your time, so to speak. And how old are your kids?
It's 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Yes.
Okay. So it's so next year, one of them's going to go to kindergarten or preschool.
Pre-K, because you can take them until they're 5.
Okay.
So, yeah, until next year they're gonna go to pre-K, and that's how I'm gonna start.
Okay. Yeah. I just, my oldest is right now is in kindergarten. So the shift of being home all day and then I have 2 kids. So one less kid at home frees up a lot of time. So I can only imagine when the second one starts going to school. I'm like, okay, it's going to be I love them, but at the same time, it's like, you can hustle when they're in school. So right now, how are you balancing the watching your kids? Like right now, I don't see them, right? Yeah. So, but you probably have a support system at home, right? Yeah. Which, by the way, having a support system at home is a big, big help. And if you don't, ask your closest friend, ask your, somebody. Yes. I think that's one of the things that I'm very lucky. But as far as like right now, it's like you want to buy back that time, but right now you're juggling it, right? You're working the projects. You're probably when you and maybe it's just me, but I don't know if you feel this way. But when you don't get any requests, you feel like you're going a little crazy, right? Like, yes. Why am I not doing enough? What am I missing? Should I be out there hustling? Like, what happens when you don't have the projects? Right now, you're excited for the end of March.
Yes.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
end of March. But what happens when you don't have anybody lined up? What do you do until then? Do you still work at Los Robles Cafe?
No, I
No?
work at Capoli right now.
Where?
Capoli.
Cal Poly, okay.
Yeah, in San Luis.
Oh, wow. Okay. What do you do there?
I am a custodian there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I have been working there a year already. Oh, that's fast. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I have a year already.
Yeah.
So I work at Los Robles like almost 3 years.
Yeah.
And then and then after the restaurant, I work at, how do you call this hospital in Atascadero? State hospital.
The state hospital?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
That wasn't a work for me.
Yeah.
So no, I didn't last there. So after that work, I went to Capoli.
Okay.
And I have the year over there. And yeah, so I haven't had so many jobs. That's a good thing, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so you're at Cal Poly, but that adds more drive time too, no? Like going down
30
there
minutes.
and back. So every time you like have to make plans or meet somebody somewhere like this podcast,
that's why I told you I'm
plus
gonna
30 minutes.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Even though you're off at this time, plus 35,
Yes.
40 minutes because you have to get there. Okay, so and then you have the balloons and the
Mini
cupcakes.
pancakes.
Are you still doing the mini pancakes?
Yeah, as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so of course, I don't have orders or balloons jobs like every day or every weekend as if sorry, I'm trying to translate everything. So
Say
I don't have
Spanish too. It's okay.
Yeah, you sure you're going to send it?
Yeah, I understand it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't have so many jobs como quisiera, but when it's never in my head like I don't do enough or when I'm doing wrong because I know I just started. I know how is start from zero, from nothing, so I don't get stressed. I know I always I'm a believer girl of God, and it's always what He wants and not me. No, I know if I'm start from zero, I'm always talking to Him and say like, you know what it's for me and when it's gonna be for me, and you're gonna send it. And knowing that I don't have too many jobs, but I have enough to say that I just started. And I'm having so many compliments, and yeah, that's a reward, to be honest. From the mini pancake since day one, it went really well. I've been having orders, I've been having events. I had the opportunity to be on a huge like pop-up from one of the events from Paso, but I said no, to be honest, because I didn't feel like I was ready for it. I'm the person of I work by myself. I have the support as well. I have Juan Carlos, my partner, my baby daddy as well. He's the dad of all my kids, and I have always his huge support. If you don't see my kids right now, it's because they are with him. He picked them up. I don't have family here in Paso too, so it's really hard trying to have balance on everything when you know that you are on your own schedule, on your own time. And if you want to ask for a favor that, hey, can you watch my kids if Juan Carlos doesn't have the time or he's at work, it is really hard. But I have friends that they are really good friends. I just, I have them, and I'm really grateful for that, because I'm going to say her name is Fernanda and Hector, one of my future compadres. We're gonna be compadres. And then they are really good. They're really good persons, and they help me very much as well. Sometimes, of course, I miss my mom, I miss my family, but having them, it's like being with my mom, being with my friends, being with my circle in Mexicali. So I don't have too many people, but I don't need too many people to feel the way that I feel with them. I have their support. I have Juan Carlos support, and I have other kind of like Araceli as well. She's a really good friend. I have met so many good people with a good heart, with good intentions, and I don't ask for more.
Yeah. So when you came over here, you said you don't have family. So what made you pick Paso
You want to
Robles?
know?
What made you? Okay, yeah, I do want to know.
Okay, it's not a secret.
Okay.
So I met a guy in Mexicali when I was working over there. My whole life in Mexicali has been my kind of job is where I can talk to people, meet new people, like a waitress. That's my main type of work. So when I was working at this other restaurant in Mexicali, I met a guy that he was working here. He had family here, but he was like going back and forth. He had family here in Mexicali, so he was going back and forth, and that's when when COVID happened.
Yeah.
So he was like, when COVID happens, he was here in Paso. So he was like, "Oh, you know what? I wanted to get to know you, but since this is happening, well, the rule is that the people can cross is only citizens or with green card or if something medical happens. So I can go to Mexicali," he said. And I was like, "You know what? I can go. I'm a citizen," I told him. And he was like, "Oh, okay, great. So you want to come over?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I came one weekend to Paso.
Yeah.
He took me to basically a tour. He took me around to know Paso, and I did like it. But I always was the kind of person that I always said, like, I don't like the English. I don't like being over there. I like here. I like Mexicali. I like mi ranchito. I like the people. I never saw myself in the future like living here, you know. So yeah, when I was here, this conversation happened. We were friends. We never get to something else, you know. We were friends. He was a really good friend. So he asked me like, why, if you're a citizen, why you never have been in like here in U.S., you know? And I was like, well, I have my mom in Mexicali. My mom is sick. She had not anymore. She had breast cancer. Okay. So at that point, I don't have any brothers. I don't have any sisters. It's just me and her and family around. But the closest to her, it's me.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can't leave my mom. I mean, my whole life has been like being with her. And I don't know, I haven't think about it.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, you have that opportunity. Why don't you just come and look for a job? I can help you, he said. And I was like, I never thought about it, but I mean, it's a really good idea.
Yeah.
So I've been with my mom. I have been the support with my mom the whole life, but I'm not like really, I'm not that daughter that has to be with her mom like 24/7. I was the kind of girl that she likes to go out, she likes to explore, she likes to have new opportunities. I'm always all over the place. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I can do that. I can talk to my mom and see what she thinks. And my mom was very happy when I told her the idea, because she always told me like, hey, you need to go over there and study over there. You're a citizen. You need to study. You need to work. You need to do your taxes. You need to do everything that you have to do over there.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm okay over here. So when this guy had that idea and I talked to my mom said, go do it. I mean, if he's helping you to have a new opportunity, just get it. And it's not like you're gonna marry him. And I was like, yeah, of course not. And she was like, yeah, what's the worst thing that it can happen? If you don't like it, just come back and that's it. And I was like, okay. So yeah, I came over here and he helped me to get that job actually in Los Robles. So that was my first job. I stayed there. So when I met my boss, he asked me like, hey, do you know English? And I was like, nope. Do you know the basic stuff, the basic stuff? And I was like, well, I can tell you the animals, the shapes, the colors, but other than that, I can, you know. And he was like, okay, yeah, that's enough. So, yeah, he hired me, and then at Los Robles, I met Samantha, my boss daughter, and she's a really good friend. She she teach me like the 70% of the English that I have right now. So we were like grabadoras. When a customer showed up, my first customer, I remember that she told me like, okay, you have to work, girl, you have to work, and you're gonna go and do your work over there with that table. And I was like, no, I can do that. I said, I can clean you the dishes if you want me to, but I can go and talk with them. I mean, I'm scared of the widows. And she was like, no, nothing is gonna happen. You're okay. So we were like grabadoras because she said, she used to tell me like, you're gonna say this, and she will like, what do you want to order or whatever, no? And I just put it on, stick it to my mind, and I just to go to the table and repeat exactly the way that she said. So that's what I learned. Just being like a grabadora and remind everything that she said. And the time go by, and I was a really good waitress.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been there a few times. I'm sorry I don't remember if you did help us, but I was there a few times. Yeah. I wasn't there as much the last 6 years, though. I recently started going again for their $2 tacos, but
they just started that, I guess.
Like late last year or something. They started. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Which is good because I just get the al pastor and we're golden. But I mean, that's cool. Like your mom was happy to when you were describing your mother, I'm like, oh, she's definitely gonna tell you to like get lost. I mean not get lost, but like go get it, you know?
Yes.
And it's cool that this guy helped you, and there's not a lot of people like that around. So
yeah,
it's just one of those things where like things aligned in a weird.
Or for something bad, for example. And no, I mean, I knew him before I came here to Paso. I knew him like since a year before everything, all of this happened, you know? Mm-hmm. So we were friends. We were really good friends. And his intentions was really good. So he actually meant it when he said, like, I'll help you here you can find your place and you can grow more and you can help your mom, you can help your family. And so when I came here, and 6 months after I was here in Paso, I met my now partner, Juan Carlos, my boyfriend. And year after, I was pregnant with my first baby. So everything went really, really fast, really, really good. My mom was really happy. Yeah. And right now with 2 kids, with my boyfriend, now my fiance. Yeah. She's really happy with how everything went.
Does your mom plan on coming up here, or is she?
Hopefully, we're working on that because of course I need her, and she needs me, of course, and she needs her grandkids and so we're working on that.
Yeah. So one of the things is you're building a future for. Now your kids. First, it was for yourself, and now you're building a future for your kids, which is always different than just for yourself. I don't know if there's certain things that you do for yourself, but then when you step back and look at the grander picture, and you're like, okay, who's watching me work? And that's your kids. Mm-hmm. So your kids are seeing you build these things. Your kids are seeing you talk to people. Yes. Your kids are seeing who you attract, who you don't attract, and that's what they're going to learn as they get older. Yes. Right? So for me, it's like, those are some lucky kids. Because so far, you're like doing all the things that like a person who's going to make a difference does, in my opinion. I'm not saying that like people can't. I'm just saying like some things come naturally. And like that's what I'm getting from you. Is like things are coming naturally. Yeah. Have you ever thought about like why am I like this? Like why do I want to talk to people? Why do I, you know?
Well, I don't know. It's because I like I told you, my mom is like that. My mom, if I go to Mexicali, she knows everyone. Yeah. She knows everyone. She's well all over the place. She likes to meet new people. She likes the new things. She like to try new stuff. She like that adventure. She likes everything. Yeah. And when this breast cancer happens, she never was like sad. We just to have these jokes like, hey, when she lost her hair, we just have this jokes of, "Ay, let me do my hair first before we go out," or "Let me give me the plancha so I can do my hair."
Yeah.
Or she was always very positive, and that's where her attitude and the way that she is, it came like that.
Yeah.
Like very positive. And I was very little when she had the first cancer. So that's the most of that's the most part of why I'm like this. I like to meet new people. I like to talk with people. Now I can talk to them in English. I can talk to them in every language.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I'm really grateful for that, and she is too. She knows I'm not with her right now 24/7, but we FaceTime like almost every day.
Yeah.
Or if I'm busy now with all these things, like every 3 days or every 4 days, and maybe in a week, but we always in contact, you know. And she tells me, like, I like the woman that you become. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, and but I mean, you are this right now, and all the things that happened in the past, like how you got to Paso, how did you got your first job, how did you met this guy that it was your friend that took you here, how do you met Juan Carlos, how do you have the Chris, like everything happened for a reason, and you didn't plan. I didn't plan anything, so it just came. Same with the mini pancakes, same with the balloon, that both businesses has let me met new people that I know that there's more good people out there, you know?
Yeah. Are you allowed to say what project is at the end of the month for the balloons? Are you allowed to say the winery?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
They're going to have a festival, the 20th and the 21st. I don't remember how the festival is called. Yeah. But they're gonna have a lot of people there. What I understand, they're gonna make this. It's like a wine tasting basically, but huge with so many food, so many vendors. They're gonna have so many promotions. Not only mine. So I didn't know about the festival. I just saw it on Instagram when I was scrolling my phone. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? I can call them. And what is the worst thing that he can tell me? No.
Yeah.
And
just call them.
Yeah. And now I have the project.
I gotta ask again, which winery?
Tobin James.
Tobin James, okay.
That's the best. But you know what?
I'm in suspense. I'm like, okay, who is it?
Yeah, so Tobin James, I like, to be honest, I'm from Mexicali. Okay. Yo nunca jamás probé el wine. Like,
¿Te gustó?
Yeah, it's really good. So that was the first winery where I tried wine for the first time. And I like how casual it is, how friendly it is, how like you can just be sitting there chatting with your friends and nothing fancy. You can take your own food. I mean, I love the winery. Plus, Juan Carlos worked there for so many years as well. And he really loves that place too. So he took me there. That's why I know the place. And science. In my birthdays or his birthdays, we plan like, oh, let's go wine tasting. And of course, we go there. Yeah. And that's why I knew that they were really good people. So I was like, I mean, I can call if they already have someone, they're going to tell me that, you know what, maybe this time we can't accept, but maybe next time you can come and work with us. But yeah, so I have that opportunity and I'm really excited for it.
How many other wineries have you contacted? Just curious.
I sent so many messages. Well, not so many wineries, but no offering services. Just telling them that, hey, if you have any event and you want any balloon decoration, you can contact me. I'm able to do this or whatever, and I just send pictures, but not like this time. This time I actually went. I offered my job for free, of course. They didn't accept it for free, but this is the first time that I actually went and everything went really well. I actually went right now. Okay. I came from over there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, they're fun people. I know management right now. And I went there twice. They used to have free tastings, but I don't know about now. You know, because it's like very like, como se dice, like touristy, like not touristy, but like it's very like. They have like 2 bars in there, right? 2, 3 bars. Is that
Yeah,
Tobin
they
James?
have one,
No.
two bars and the one in the middle.
Yeah, so it's like that's the place where everybody's at and like
Yes.
hanging out and having a good time. You go to other places, it's more like intimate, like one-on-one a
Yes.
little bit. But this place is more like you're bumping a little bit of
Yeah,
shoulders.
and then signs, they have those bars, and outside, I guess they
Yeah.
have another one. The people is just around, walking around, and sometimes I have met new people because they are drinking, I'm drinking, and we're like, oh, do you like it? And that conversation starts, and that's why I like it. And I have been in other wineries, and it's like you said, like
More
in your
intimate.
own table, and you have to be quiet. You can be too loud. You have to be careful on what you are saying, or that kind of stuff. I'm like, yeah.
I mean, not saying that they're not good, but they're good wineries. But yeah, there's something with Tobin James that makes it super fun just to go as a group.
Yes.
You know, and because you get to meet other people. There's tasting rooms downtown. I like the tasting rooms downtown because it's very similar. Everybody's really close, and when it's busy, it's 1 or 2 people working, and that's it. So you have to talk to everybody. You kind of talk to the person next to you because the guy pouring the wine is over there helping that group until he gets back to you. So you have to like communicate a little bit. So, okay, wineries. Are there any other companies that you kind of like want to give like, hey, I'm coming after you guys? Like,
To be honest, no, I haven't think about that.
okay.
Of course, I wanna have like more jobs in
You wanna
wineries,
grow the business,
but I haven't think about it like in which one exactly, because I know like the people that Tobin James has. Maybe there's not gonna be same people in other places, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's true.
yeah, I'm just gonna pick one and to see. I'm gonna see first which one I like, because that's the main top of this job is not only because the money is that the thing you have to be comfortable doing it and happy to doing it, and that's the first thing that it crosses my mind here in Tobin James. When I got there, this guy Andrew is his name, who talked to me, and he was really friendly. He was all excited, and he like contagious me that excited.
Yeah.
So I was like really happy to work with him.
Yeah.
Right. So we'll see what happens.
Andrew's a really cool guy. I like him.
You know him?
I met him when he was working downtown when there was a pizzeria by the movie theater. I think it was called Sweet Lou's. So I met him when he was working there. I think it stopped. I don't think it was here by the time you got here. I'm not sure. Because the pandemic did a number on everybody, and I don't think it opened back up.
Okay.
But so it's funny because this is a small town, right? Even though how big it's starting to feel, it's very small. Everybody knows each other.
I know.
We just talked about Araceli. We just, Andrew from Tobin James.
Yes.
I'm sure we'll be talking about other people. I mean, you worked at Los Robles Cafe. That's like my sister's side of the family. Like, they're related somewhere or another.
Yes.
There's just this. It's a small town. So with the small town, how different is it from Mexicali? Like, because I know how different it is, but I want to know what you think the difference is, because it's not culture shock, but it is. Like, it is a culture shock.
It is.
But it's like going from really, 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 really populated area to it's quiet in the mornings up until noon.
Yeah, so in my personal view, being from Mexicali, from over there, growing up over there, I mean, my whole life was over there.
Yeah.
Coming here, it was a shock.
Yeah.
First of all, with the people, it's not like you can find a friend in every corner. You know, you have to be careful with some people. You have to be careful how you act, how you talk, how you refer to other people. Second one, with the business. In Mexicali, if you have the money, you can go and rent the space, and you got it. You have your business.
Yeah.
Here now, when I start with the mini pancakes, I remember Juan Carlos like, hey, if you're gonna start it, you need this license, you need this permit, you need this, and I was like, it's not that easier. It's not that easy to start something. And then how how big it is over there, how small is here, how everyone knows so many people here is like you can sometimes you can be that transparent or you can be like yourself because there's always gonna be a comment. I mean, I don't care, but yeah, you have to be respectful in same way because you're not in your place.
Yeah,
that's what happened to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I sometimes, like for example, I'm like this. I'm like to talk to people. I like to go out. I like to dance, or I like to go with friends. I like to go to wine. And here is more like you have to be careful with what you do when you do it, what you say, what you don't say. So in Mexicali is more like the people doesn't care. It's your life. It's your choices. It's whatever you do is in you. And here it's everything.
Well, when we were talking on Instagram, I was like, I can't remember what I said. I said something when you're like, no, me gusta el chisme. Like, we'll talk in Spanish. Me gusta el chisme.
Oh, because I told you that this thing that I don't have like a really 100% good English.
Okay.
So, like I told you, some conversations are better in Spanish.
Yeah.
Like, this whole podcast will be better in Spanish.
Yeah. No, estás haciendo muy bien, Yo a veces necesito practicar el español porque crecí platicando con mis padres en español, pero la voz en mi mente, in my head, is in English now.
Oh, really?
So, yo no sé cuándo cambió eso, pero like I talk to my mom all the time. I'll talk to her in Spanish, but growing up, she told me talk to me in English because she wanted to learn too, right?
Okay.
So I started talking to her in English. And I was starting to have a hard time remembering Spanish after that. And I'm like, so no, like I got to keep trying to go back to Spanish every once in a while.
Yeah.
My kids don't know very much Spanish at all. So I'm thinking I'm going to start talking to them in Spanish.
Próximamente un podcast in Spanish.
Yeah. the next podcast is going to be in Spanish. I've had other people here in Spanish.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the dancing horses. I don't know if you know that. Like on the parade.
Oh, I know which one.
Yeah, yeah. I had them. I had one of the guys here, the father. I had Nate Santos from Santos Bros Plumbing, and then he told me about the dancing courses that he does with his father.
Okay.
So I had his father on the podcast. The whole podcast is in Spanish, but he did do a couple things, he tried English and it was good. But whenever he had a tough time, he would switch back to Spanish. I'm like, no, yo entiendo todo, está bien.
And why don't you tell me? I'm wasting my poquito English again.
No.
No es cierto.
So, yo trabajaba antes en el cine aquí en Paso.
Yeah.
Y me hablaban en español, o me hablaban en inglés, los que no podían hablar muy bien el inglés.
Uh-huh.
Y yo le dije, anything else? Do you want butter? Do you want, Pepsi's okay? So, sí. Oh, I mean, yes, Pepsi. And then at the very end, I'm like, okay, su total va a ser, hijo su
Me hiciste gastar lo poco que tenía.
But I remember my mom telling me practice in English. So I have, to me, it's like, it's a fun interaction because like it's innocent because they're trying to practice and they want to go with their kids to the movies, right? And their kids are not going to help them translate up to a certain point. They don't help them translate. So they rely on, they look for me. After that, they look for me. It's like, it's like he's going to help me.
Yeah, it was.
But it's fun.
It was like that with Juan Carlos. When I met him, he barely knew Spanish.
Really?
Yes. So he used to talk Spanish with his mom, but not very often or very much. So when I met him, I thought that I was like, he doesn't speak Spanish, so I'm gonna talk to him. And I remember that he say hi to me, but hola, ¿cómo estás? And I was like, sí habla.
Yeah.
So when this relationship started, he used to talk to me in English and I used to talk to him in Spanish.
Oh, okay.
All the text messages was in English. So that was a really good support because I was learning and he was learning.
Yeah.
So it's someone else. When my friends met Juan Carlos, they were like, ay, casi no le entendemos. Like, what is he saying? And I used to translate for them. But right now that when they see Juan Carlos, they are like, oh, you're very good at it. You're getting it. You're very good at Spanish now. And And I told him like, yeah, ya me pelea hasta en español.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fights in Spanish as well. So, but yeah, it has been really good. I'm very glad. I like very much Paso. I love how now that I go to Mexicali, that is a huge city.
Yeah.
I'm getting used to Paso. Like, ay, Paso es más chiquito.
Yeah.
Like, there's not too much traffic. There's not too much people. It's really safe in a certain way. Than comparing to a big city.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's compared to big cities, it's a little different. It's like Paso's in its own bubble.
I know.
You know, things are happening over there. Oh, no way. Things are happening over there. Oh, se está quemando ya también. You know? But over here, we're like, okay, está lista la comida.
Unless something happens here.
And if something happens here, then you shelter in place. Like,
Yes.
Yeah. It's a small town. I like it. I know it's getting expensive, but I'll pay to live here because it's just that good.
I know.
You know? I'd pay more to live here. I know it's going to suck. A lot of people are going to get mad, but...
Some people told me, like, oh, if you buy a house, you should buy, like, over there, like, an hour and a half away. And I was like, no, I'm good here.
Yeah.
Only because it's, like, not that expensive, like, in surrounding areas.
Yeah.
But it's not worth it. For me, it's not worth it.
Yeah. So, what... is there another person that you like? So your mom is an inspiration. You have your support system, and your kids are also a motivation for you to do things. Is there somebody out there that you kind of mirror a little bit on how you do things, or is it just like you saw it on TikTok for like the pancakes or the balloons? You just decided to try balloons. Like, is there a guy like you do everything based off how you're feeling, right? Like, I'm going to try it. A ver cómo
va.
A ver cómo va.
Yeah.
So to me, it's like the question is like, I always feel like there has to be somebody like has done it before you, right? This is a big world.
Yeah.
If you're trying to do something and it's hard, you're like, no, somebody else is in a worse position, but they've also done it.
Yeah.
So I have to do it. So is there anybody that you kind of like have looked up to or stands out?
I did saw another people work, but after when I start for the mini pancakes, there's a mini pancakes business as well, but from LA.
Okay.
It's Mini Pancakes Lane. That's how it's called.
Okay.
And when I just start that business, I start to look into that their videos. That's where I had so many. If I had any ideas, I will look into their videos and have some ideas from mine, and I will mix. And then for the balloons, there's this girl in Anaheim, and it's called Pretty Creations. I guess it's called, and she has beautiful work, and I saw her videos and saw how she does things. And if she posts something new, I will send. You know what it's really good that the people that I see as a motivation or inspiration, if I have any questions, like, oh, I'm gonna send a message like asking like, how do you do this, or what colors are you using, for example, for the balloons? And they actually respond. Yeah. Like they are, oh yeah, you can find this blah 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 in this website, or you can find this if you go to this place, or this colors. Oh, you can find the colors in this page.
Because they want you to win too.
Exactly. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, that's where I refer when I say like I put everything in under God's what God's wants, because it's like, okay, if it's for me, you're gonna let her be, and if they want to respond me, but well, they're gonna respond. If not, it's fine, and they actually does it. So yeah, it's really, I don't have any like instructions for everything, or I don't have all the plans for what everything that I do. I just yo nomás lo dejo ser, and if it happens, it happens. If not, it's fine.
Así era yo también, but cuando empecé a planear las cosas, más negocio vino. It's weird. It's like you don't want to, because you don't want to get the stress of needing that, right? Yeah. But at the same time, like if you do enough and you can copy and paste, that's when you can like start planning. That's when you can start going out. And what you did with Tobin James, go personally and see, you know, where else do you go every single, like a lot, and try to do that? Like, do you go back to Los Robles Cafe and ask them? Do you go to, I mean, don't go to the state hospital and ask them.
No.
But what about Cal Poly? You see people there all the time. You see events happening
Yes.
there. At some point, you're going to have those connections too,
I know.
because you are frequently there. Right? And you see, you feel it, like you know it. You know,
Yeah,
you know?
it's in my mind already.
It's already in your
No
mind. It's
creas que
like,
no,
I'm gonna
it's in
get
my
that
mind
guy. I'm
already.
gonna get that girl.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're gonna talk to them. But it's because right now you're in that try everything phase, right? You're in that try everything phase. You say yes until you can afford to say no, right?
I mean, yeah, I can say. Well, it is. There's with the balloons. Has been moments that I need to say no because there's an event, but I need to go to Mexicali to see my mom,
Oh, yeah,
or
yeah.
I have this going on, so I need to say no. I can afford to say no because I'm trying to get in more practice to get promotion, but on the other side, it's like, hey, I have a life too, and I need to continue doing that. I don't want to get. Of course, when I have a job, I get everything planned.
Right.
I'm a professional, but if not, if it's not in my plans and something personal is happening, I need to respect that. I'm still learning with that.
Yeah. Okay.
No creas que no. I'm still having a hard time saying no.
Yeah.
And Juan Carlos is behind me like, hey, you have this going on, and you need to say no. And I'm like, okay.
Right.
So it's really hard. But Juan Carlos, if you ask me about another person in my surroundings of motivation, is Juan Carlos is a really good motivation too, because I have his support. Plus, he's my partner. Plus, he's the dad of my kids. So whatever crosses my mind, if I tell him like, hey, I wanna, what do you think if I do this? He's like, whatever you want to do, I'm gonna support you. So if it goes wrong, goes wrong. If it's not, I'm gonna be here.
Do you ever say, tell me yes or no?
I know, yes or no. And whatever for example, with the walls, the backdrop that I use for the decorations, he does it. He actually goes and buy everything that I need, and he's practicing as well because he doesn't know how to, but he's learning. And the thing that he's helping me, it says very much.
I'm looking forward to what you have going on, and Tobin James is lucky to have you, and I think it's going to build from there. Take lots of pictures and show it off, because I know that's going to be a big thing, especially from Tobin James, because they're going to ask like, who did your thing, who did your balloons, who did that.
So I'm pretty sure it's going to go really well. I have that feeling, I have that faith that it's going to go really well, and the sky's the limit.
Yeah, from here, sky's the limit. Where can people find you? Like you can you can look at the camera now and tell them. You can tell them your full name or just your first name, and then how can they find you? How can they contact you if they want balloons or pancakes, mini pancakes?
Let me practice. I'm just kidding.
Practica. ¿Me pueden hablar?
Yeah. So my name is Nishmel. You can call me Nish. All my friends call me Nish, and you can see my work, and you can find me on Instagram as Mini Pancakes 05. That's a mini pancakes work, or as La Morena Events. That's a balloon decorations. And I don't have too many pages to look into. But the other thing that when someone contracts me and they recommend me, that's another good thing too. Most of the time that the jobs that I have is from recommendations or from people that already know me, and they pass the word to their families, and the families contact me. That's how most of the job that I have is from.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on your continued success.
Thank you.
Thank you for being on the Paso Robles podcast.
It was really fun. You didn't even tell me when we start.
No, we just started.
I know. I said some things maybe that I didn't have to.
No, you're good. But thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.